Okay, so far so good. So far, the support right here, the support line, which is where buyers come in and prevent the stock price to go lower. So far, this is working as expected. When the price comes down to that line, it's respecting the line because buyers come in at this point and they are coming at a higher price. This is what we call the bullish trend and uptrend, is that the price tend to go higher with time. So price tends to go higher with time. And we have the proof right here. We have the proof. We have the proof even today. So today, the price went a little bit lower during the day, but we closed back above. So this is working as expected so far. Support is working as expected. If we start closing below that support line, then this is going to mean that the buyers that used to come in are no longer there. Then this is a step change because they have been there, they have been there a little bit at a higher price since May. They have retreated a little bit, but they are still believing enough from that point on since August to push the price back. If we close below that line, then this is going to be a step change. So at the same time, the sellers are pushing the stock down. So we have a tug of war between the buyers and sellers. The sellers are pushing it down. The buyers are pushing it up. We are going to have an epic fight at some point, and somebody's going to win and somebody's going to lose. So far, we cannot conclude anything. Tesla is going basically sideways overall. We don't know who is winning. If we start going higher than 226, right here, this is going to mean that buyers are winning because sellers have lost. And conversely, if we start getting below 194, then we are going to conclude that the sellers are winning and the buyers have lost. So right now, we cannot conclude anything. We are in a wait and see attitude. And since each candle equals a day, within a week, we should be starting to have some indication as to where things want to. In terms of technical indicators, stochastic is below 60, and we always need stochastic over 60 in order to have a move up. So right now, even if we have a little bit of a move up, we won't believe it until stochastic is over 60. So things are not very bullish from that point of view. So I am adopting a wait and see attitude. In terms of the VIX, big move up today for the VIX, 10% up. When the VIX is going up, stock market tends to go down. So this is not good news for today. And we are going to see the impact that it had. Let's take a look at Dow Jones. So Dow Jones cannot break 41,361. Look at this, another candle. Look at the high of that candle exactly on 41,368. We cannot make this up. If you draw a good line, the stock is going to react to it. S&P 500 also making a top right here, cannot go higher. We have a little bit, we have a small resistance right here. We have a small resistance at 56, 52, a little bit lower than a previous resistance that we had on July 16. So we are starting to make tops. We're starting to make tops. NASDAQ is even worse because we are descending. We are really descending. If we start breaking 19,207, we can start thinking about shorting NASDAQ. Important stocks. So Apple is going sideways. We had a high July 15. This is where the high was at 237.17. So we are not as high. We cannot reach as high so far. We are a little bit lower. Amazon continuing down. This is a downward channel. AMD also continuing down, stopping maybe temporarily on 744.73. Not the time to buy much stuff. Adobe, this one is a little bit different. This one is going sideways. We'll see if it breaks 571.82. ARM, ARM was outside, now is coming back, and it's hard to see. It's kind of right smack on the downward resistance. I am not getting in before 138.43, so I'm going to watch what happens. Google, not a super good day today. Microsoft holding on to 409.20 for now. Meta continuing lower. NVIDIA going sideways. NVIDIA going sideways. We are going to get the earnings tonight. So we are going to see. They supposedly have some back order on some of their products, so which might hinder their earnings. So we are going to see later tonight what happens. And then tomorrow we are going to see how people are interpreting this and if it is going to change people's behavior, the buyers or the sellers. So Palantir going lower and lower. We are down 1.5% today. It's not the time to buy. Stochastic is still good, so we could still recover maybe at 29.31. SMCI continuing lower. SoFi, you see this? It cannot break 793. Cannot break 793. Each time it comes close, it goes back down. Let's wait until it closes above it to buy. Let's take a look at our EV stocks. So BYD is pretty much zigzagging. It had a hard time breaking above 29. It did yesterday, but now that we got the earnings, no surprise in terms of earnings and a small negative surprise in terms of revenues. So this is discouraging a few people, so we are coming back lower than 29 bucks. We need to stay above 29 to consider this a buy signal. Lucid bouncing nicely on 382. We had the big move up recently, so it's normal a little bit that we are cooling down. Stochastic is still good, so let's see if we can hold 382. Neo battery material, this one is really zigzagging, up and down, up and down. Now we are up 15%. 15%. We need to hold 13 cents to get the decent buy signal. Right now, this is our downward channel that we are in. Neo moved down ahead of earnings, so I guess people are losing faith a little bit. Novonix doing nothing. Xpeng was showing some interesting signs, but we had set 822 as the buy and it did not reach that and is coming back down. Rivian caving in to our sellers. The sellers are right here, so we are caving into them. Novamont Graphite, losing 165. I'm out. I put a stop loss at 163. I got taken out with profit, so I guess I don't really care. Nikola Mining, look at Stochastic climbing higher and higher. Stochastic at 85. We are still into this big bullish channel. So this one is into an uptrend, zigzagging into this uptrend. Bitcoin, basically a sideways day. XRP sideways, bouncing a little bit, or stopping, I should say, above 54 cents. Gold, still above support right here. So this is holding. Buyers are still there. And silver retreating a little bit. So the number to watch is 1023. Patience is the name of the game. Name of the game. We are looking for opportunities. We are not forcing anything. If we see something we like, we jump on it. If we don't, we stay on the sidelines and our money is super safe. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.